we were talking about this earlier. Because we're Malaysian, maybe we don't really appreciate our food because we've had it since we were, kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think sometimes we need an outsider's perspective to kind of see, like, what kind of food we have? I mean, coming from somebody who is not Malaysian.
I think maybe sometimes you need an outsider's perspective to be reminded how good you have it.
See?
I think sometimes Malaysians might sometimes take their food for granted. And I think that kind of manifests it sometimes in the obsession with, price. Okay, say you have 5 curry laksas and one of them is just incredible. The guy's been cooking it for 30 years. He's putting love into it. He's doing it every day. And why wouldn't you pay 50 cents extra?
Yeah, exactly.
For the bowl,
Yeah,
Correct.
Because like street food is actually a dying art here. I mean, we see, because you have like a man who's probably cooked char kway teow for the last 30 years, and the kids don't want to do it because they see it as, I don't want to work in a store.
He doesn't want his kids to do
Exactly,
it.
yeah.
This store, some doctor of some sort.
And I don't think we have enough recognition for food here to make people feel proud of, what they're doing and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is...
How would you see, like, is there a way that you've probably, because you've done so much traveling, is there a country that probably Malaysia can learn from in terms of food preservation and stuff like that?
like the food heritage.
Yeah.
Or does everybody in Asia do that? Just just street food, whatever.
Well, in terms of food promotion, I mean, to people outside of Malaysia, you could take a look at Thailand and what Thailand's done, and even Vietnam now. In terms of preserving your food heritage, I'd say just like, bestow more prestige on the people who are cooking your traditional dishes and be willing to support them by paying as much as you would for a pizza
I agree.
at a teca or something,
I agree. That's true. Okay, we have to ask you, if you were to impress somebody, this is something we ask all our guests. But first I have to ask you, do you cook?
Yes, I cook a lot.
Do you cook a lot of local stuff? Or?
And why would I? I mean, I can't do it as good as the locals can.
Okay, so let's say you were trying to impress your husband for your anniversary and you decided you wanted to cook. What would you cook?
Well, his favorite dish of mine is bucatini alla matriciana. So
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly.
It is Italian pasta that's a long tube that's hollow in the middle, and it's with a sauce made of, it's basically tomatoes, onions, garlic, and the cured jowl of a pig. So like a very it's
sounds really
it's
interesting.
a little piquant, and it's very fatty and rich and luxurious and comforting.
Oh, okay.
Sounds very sexy as well.
Learn something new every day. What's it called again?
Bucatini alla matriciana.
Yes, supercalifragilistic.
Yes, really delicious. You got me there, my friend. Okay, so do you have a favorite kitchen appliance? Like you can't leave home without your spatula, or I don't know.
A good knife.
A good knife.
A solid knife.
Right. Now, speaking about cooking at home and stuff, have you gone somewhere and traveled somewhere and actually try and bring back a recipe and you've just craved that food so much that you want to recreate that food back at home?
Pretty much everywhere I go. That's how I learned how to cook bucatini alla matriciana. I had it in Italy and I came back, and we just returned from northern Thailand, and now I'm really craving northern Thai food. So
Okay.
So you've been here for about 3.5 years. So what are your plans for the future? Are you the kind of people who plan ahead, or do you just kind of, maybe we'll go here next?
We're just going to see what happens. Yeah, Dave just started photographing full time. We've got a lot of travel planned. And
that's cool.
Who knows what the future holds.
So it's been really fun having you on the show, Robyn. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and would you like to try one of our cucu badak here? Because Honey got it from this Malay store.
Is it good?
I think it was.
No, it's still good.
I think we should have one as well, just to so if there's any sort of stomach ache, we'll share.
Really good.
We'll share it.
Honestly, the story of this chucho badak was there was a whole bunch this morning, but obviously we didn't label it as props, and
So
everyone had
eaten.
lunch. Yeah.
It's good, spicy. Yeah.
This is actually one of my favorite. The filling is one of my favorite. If you put it in a glutinous rice, pulut panggang.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I read on your blog about chuchu badak. Yeah. So you were talking about this, weren't you? Where did you say was the best one?
Chowkit
or something.
Chowkit Market. Yeah, it was. the dough was quite like bready, almost like fluffy bread.
Yep.
And the outside was really crisp and was fresh.
Yeah,
and
see?
hot.
So we Malaysians should learn how to appreciate our food more and go out more and look for our own food and, you know,
Exactly.
right?
Okay, talking about cucur badak and favorite foods and stuff like that, I want to ask one more question to
Yes.
Robyn. Now, what is your one nostalgic food or food that kind of you just the first bite will bring you
That whole
memories?
ratatouille moment, you know?
the whole ratatouille
Yeah.
moment where Igor eats,
I didn't
takes
see
a bite.
Ratatouille.
Oh,
Okay,
well, this-
that's his bit.
shot.
Yeah.
He's a food
critic.
critic, and he basically takes a bite of this ratatouille made by this rat, right? And he flashes back into this childhood
Of
kind
him and his mother and green meadows and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So do you have like a particular food that reminds you of your childhood? Like good memories of your childhood, do you have?
It's a little embarrassing, but a really bad fat spring roll. Because every Sunday night was Chinese carryout for my
Okay.
family.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
not the best Chinese food. But you know, it says home and childhood and mom and dad, and so yeah.
It may be a spring roll that's kind of tasting a little pungent, but it's that feeling that
A little
reminds
old,
yeah.
you know.
But it's the feeling kind of
Yeah.
the memory that
Yeah.
mom is there. Dad is there.
No, that's just
Better
you.
eating bad Chinese food.
Bad Chinese food.
Watching a really old movie. But
So you can visit Robyn's blog, eatingasia.com, and read about her travels and see the
Lovely
pictures that Dave has
photographs.
taken. Yes, lovely photographs. Definitely. Okay, so it was really nice to have you on the
Really
show.
good to
Thank
be
you
here.
so much.
Thank you so
For
much
your time.
for having me.
Yep.
And I'm Eugene, signing off. And Keeta.
Yes, I'm
the
Keeta.
lovely Keeta.
Thank you.
Signing off for Chillin with Friedchillies.
Yes. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.